Hello, my name is Mike Beard, and today I'm going to take you through a new technology from Objective Loom, e-billing, a new capability within the PlanetPress suite of software. Most organizations today send out their invoices on paper that needs to be printed, folded, stuffed into an envelope and mailed, all taking a lot of time and money. With PlanetPress now, it's possible to improve your accounts receivable process and management by driving those transactional documents out electronically, effectively automating an electronic bill payment system. So let's take a look at the current state. Transactional documents from ERP systems and accounting systems are composed and printed. Those printed documents now need to be sent to the customer. Often that's via the mailroom where they're inserted with their folder inserter. Those documents are often stored in electronic document management systems. How does that happen? They're pushed through a scan department to drive the documents for long-term storage. So today we're going to take a look at a new, more cost-effective approach, moving from paper documents to electronic documents. Those documents still come from the same ERP systems or accounting systems, still need to be composed, but how do we get those documents to the customer? Well, of course, we can still print and mail them, but with delivery preference considerations, as in some customers want to receive hard copies and some electronic, we're going to take a look at how PlanetPress can drive those documents electronically to the customer, but not just so they receive the physical output, but so they can actually make payments directly from those documents. And while we're looking at the document lifecycle, also remember that PlanetPress technology supports a new capture capability, PlanetPress Capture on the Go, which actually eliminates the need for scanning of many of these documents. Some of the business challenges with the document lifecycle being all paper are as follows. By definition, paper needs to be printed and mailed. That's a costly process. In many cases, mail address cleansing software is not being used in the mailing operation, which means an invoice can actually be sent out to an address that cannot be delivered to, hence is returned to sender. Clearly that adds days or maybe even weeks to the days sales outstanding. Often customers require a proof of delivery in order to pay an invoice. So how those proof of delivery is attached to those invoices, it's often a very manual process, extremely expensive. Payments back from the customers are usually made by check. Of course, the very process of mailing a check costs the customer money and also adds days to that payment lifecycle. And then finally, these invoices and PODs need to be filed. How does that happen? Very often manually. We can eliminate most of those manual steps and move from a paper-based system to electronic. There are many advantages to installing an e-billing solution. First of all, the transactional documents are delivered quickly to the customer and securely for them to pay. Customers pay online, which is advantageous and easier for them. Of course, you receive payments much faster simply because that payment was made online and electronically. There are reduced costs because we've avoided paper, postage, printing, and of course we have electronic delivery, which is immediate. And finally, PlanetPress can store those documents to electronic document management systems, of which there are many capable systems on the market. So how does this all work? PlanetPress, as usual, traps the transactional document coming from the ERP or the accounting package. That document can be in the form of a print file, a PDF stream, or even a data feed. PlanetPress now builds the transactional document or modifies the existing one. One of the key features of this capability is it simply adds a button to that document that the customer can click on to get to a payment gateway. Now PlanetPress, with its business rules-based engine, takes that data or that document and decides what to do with it. Maybe it refers to a database to determine whether a customer wants to receive a physical piece of mail or an electronic distributed document. Once it's made that decision, it simply pushes that document as a PDF with the payment gateway button in it directly out to the customer. And then finally, at the same time as it's delivering the document to the customer, PlanetPress can push that document to the customer's preferred electronic content management system for long-term storage. On the right-hand side, you can see a PlanetPress workflow. In this workflow, as you can see, there's simply another connector, a payment link connector. This payment link is simply designed to drive the transactional document to the customer with the appropriate information for them to click on the payment button to take them to the payment gateway. So there's no change in the customer's host application. We've done all this post-printing or post-data. It's really no more complex than configuring a folder inserter in a mailing type of operation. So here's an example of an invoice. We've taken a paper transaction, we've turned it into a PDF, we've added a Pay Now button, which is on the right-hand side, approximately halfway down the page. Now you can send either a mail piece to a customer, you can email an invoice as a PDF, or email a PDF invoice with a payment button, clearly enabling you to drive that transaction's payment back much, much faster. And the result of the customer clicking on that Pay Now button is it pushes them directly to the payment gateway where they can fill in their appropriate information and make that payment directly online. In the US, we currently support 4 payment gateway providers: Braintree, Forte, Authorize.net, and ReliaFund. You can see here a matrix outlining some of their capabilities and options, and also their standard pricing models. If you already work with one of these payment gateway providers, not a problem, we can simply connect directly into your existing account. So that concludes this brief presentation. To find out more, please go to www.planetpressmail.us and find the e-billing section, or give us a call at 973-780-0100. Thank you very much for your time.